Everyone has a dream.
Open up a youth center.
Fashion company.
A film actor.
But only some choose to chase them.
Do I really believe that I've got what it takes?
This is Dream Quest.
I think I'm gonna encounter something big here.
I am friends with an all-pro running back and an all-pro quarterback in the NFL. Who am I?
Do we get bonus points for naming the players?
Okay, turn your boards around.
Okay.
Yep, Chris is right. Taylor. So Kylie Jean got it correct, Chris got it correct, and Taylor got it correct.
So I actually met Mark Brunell and Fred Taylor when I was sick. They came to visit me, and as a huge Jaguars fan, I mean, that was just a huge blessing to me.
Okay, ready? Next question. I was homecoming king. Who am I? Oh, that was a quick answer by everybody. Turn them around. You were too? Well, the answer on the card is Matt. We didn't know you were homecoming king too, Chris. Chris, it will count for. So everybody but Taylor got that one.
I just can't even believe I got my own question wrong.
Okay, here we go. Next question. I was a college basketball player. Who am I?
My chocolate.
Okay, turn your boards around. Okay, Dwight, Chris, Mr. PPR. Those are both
Actually
correct.
Both correct. So everyone.
Let me see. Who did
Scores on
anybody
that
not
one.
put one of those? Everybody got points on that one.
I will not eat something unless I've read the nutrition facts. Who am I?
Oh, wait.
Turn your boards around.
Oh.
Dang.
No, you're right, Timmy. Yes!
I almost wrote that.
It is on the card as Holden.
I am the youngest cast member of The Quest. Who am I?
Well, there we go. Everyone got that one correct. Sydney, my definition of success is carrots and Doritos. Who am I? All right, turn your boards around. Timmy Tim Tim! It's Timmy!
You kept saying it.
Because he said it.
Timmy question. Oh, the Timmy question. The carrots and Doritos. Can't believe I got that one wrong. I was right there too when he said it.
Okay, feeling stupid is something I've learned to appreciate on this trip. Who am I?
Oh, I remember that.
All right, turn your boards around.
Yeah.
Okay, Holden is correct. Matt said, who is Holden and Sean? Me too. Before I was 11, I was part of a jazz dance team that won a national championship and was featured on a special show. Who am I? All right, turn them around. Unfortunately, it is Taylor. Wow. So almost all of you got it wrong, but Kylie Jean and Taylor. No, I appreciate you all thinking that it was me.
All right, next question. I have probably consumed more energy drinks than any cast member of The Quest. Who am I?
Somebody does.
All right, are we ready? Turn your boards.
Dang it.
The correct answer is Kylie Jean.
What a guess. You know how I guessed that? Because you're always tired when we have energy drinks.
Okay, so Chris got it, Matt got it, Sydney got it, and Kylie Jean got it.
You don't even want to know how many energy drinks I used to drink in a day. I got up to 8, but don't worry, I'm good now.
Next question. I interned on The Rachel Ray Show. Who am I? Okay, turn your boards around.
Sydney. Okay, so everyone but Holden got it?
My story with the Rachel Ray Show is this past summer, I was actually a production intern, but it was a great experience and I got to overlap a little bit in the fashion department as well.
Couple more questions. I created a viral video that gained national attention and was covered in the news media? Who am I?
Not even sure on this one.
Yeah, this is, why didn't you guys talk about this more?
Whoever it is, I'm mad at him.
Yeah,
Don't know what constitutes viral.
All right, turn around.
Please say it to you.
It is not me, it is Jalisa.
Okay. I was
When did that
I was about to say, Jalisa, if you don't get this one, we
well, because
might
I
have a
wasn't sure.
problem.
Because to me, it wasn't viral.
What was
I was
your
like,
video?
People watched it, but
Yeah, that video came about because I was just slightly frustrated with a certain company that I had grown to love, but I felt very hurt by them.
shame on you.
So I thought, just vent my frustration on the internet so everyone can see it.
Shame on you.
Why not?
I thought we had something together, and now I just want to slap you across your corporate face.
And that happened.
If you're right next to me, I'd punch you in the mouth.
I can't stop thinking about blue. Who am I?
I just said my favorite color is blue.
I know. Okay, guys, let's see your boards. It is Timmy.
It's Timmy. So everyone got it correct except for Taylor and Holden. Okay, so these last 4 questions will be about Dwight, and you will need to write your answers to the questions on your board. Are you ready?
Ready.
What year did he start his business?
Oh my goodness.
He's been wrong before, so he has empathy for your situation.
Very good at it. I don't feel sorry for you.
All right, you ready? Turn your boards around. 1996. So everyone but Taylor got that one. What does PPR stand for? Are we ready? Turn them around.
This is a solid. He said nothing anymore.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
true, Chris.
Taylor's right. Professional Placement Resources. But Chris is right too, because that was the second thing you said.
He said it really doesn't matter.
He said it's just letters now.
Okay.
Is that correct? Is that correct?
That's really technically the right answer.
Okay,
To the question.
Dwight is the judge on the question.
But I did say we don't use that any longer. So today it's not that, but it did stand for that.
Okay, so Will would give them both credit for that because they paid attention to what Dwight said.
There's 2 more questions to go. I still had the lead, and I was on the edge of my seat. I got really excited because I felt like I had this. I have a chance to win.
Where was his very first business office based out of?
Dang it.
All right, turn him around.
Oh, I thought you meant like a place.
His home is the correct answer, and I will acknowledge the additional with his wife and 3 cubicles, and his wife was not happy about it.
Those are both true.
So everyone but Jalisa, I think, on that one. This is your last and final question. How many businesses are there under the PPR umbrella? Use the number that came out of his mouth. Don't try and do anything else. Just use the number that came out of his mouth.
There's so many numbers.
Okay, you guys need to turn your boards around.
6 is the correct answer. 6 is the, so Chris got it right.
Timmy got it right.
Timmy got it right. Taylor got it right. Sydney and Holden.
Well, great job, you guys. It's great to see how much you guys actually have learned about one another. I think we've all bonded on this trip, but it's good to see that you've really taken to heart getting to know one another. And we have a winner of this event, and our winner of this event, the final event of round 3, is Kylie Jean with 14 points. And then we have a tie for second place with Chris and Sydney. They both have 13 points.
I felt pretty good about it, and I mean, I got second, which was cool. I would have loved to have gotten first, but that was one of the challenges I felt I did the best in, even though I didn't win.
That's a tough game. Oh, man. Should have won, though.
So I wasn't surprised at all that Chris and Kylie Jean did well at this. They're both extremely relational. I was a little surprised at Sydney because I know she came into this show with her game face on, ready to win, not build relationships. But as proven through her doing so well in this event, she did learn to build relationships, and that was a major takeaway with her for the entire show.
So I really wanted to win that whole third round, and I felt like after busting my eye in free diving, and then I obviously didn't do so good in the paddle boat one, but I did finish strong. So I was just like, I hope this gives me enough points to get in.
So now it's time to announce the winner of this entire round. We have Sydney winning with 450 points. Kylie Jean coming in second place with 350 points, and Holden in third place with 250 points.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, when they announced that I won that event, but that I didn't win the overall round, it took everything inside of me to keep from just rolling down tears.
Obviously, because Holden and Sydney have won previous rounds, the two of them will both proceed to the finals. It was one of the hardest things I've had to do in a long time, announcing that only two, Sydney and Holden, were going to be moving on to the finals. Only two still had a chance to win their dream. It was heartbreaking having to look into the eyes of the other six.
So I was like, okay, well, it's not the end of the world, and like overall, this was like there's so much that I had gotten out of it, and so I just told myself the truth of the matter. You know, the truth is that this is an amazing platform that gets my dream out there, but there's other ways that I'm going to be able to, you know, go forward, and that it doesn't all end here.
And I do have one little announcement. Not only is Dwight one of our guests here this evening, but he will also be one of the judges on the panel when you go in to present your vision.
When I found out that Dwight was going to be one of the judges, I was very excited because he was so kind, and I loved getting the opportunity to speak with him. But I'd also had a little bit of fear going, maybe I should have talked to him in a bit of a different way. Maybe I shouldn't have interrogated him with all those questions.
This show is about much more than winning competitions and events. It's about you growing as a leader and as a person, and learning some principles and some attributes that will help you in your quest as you chase your dream.
So we have one more bonfire this evening. Why don't you take a few minutes to kind of process what we've just told you, and then we're going to meet down at the bonfire. Well, guys, this is it. This is our final bonfire. We felt that it was appropriate to end this last event focusing on your relationships, because as a leader, the way that you invest in others and build the relationships around you is going to be vital to your success. And so I want you to talk a little bit about the 8 of you and the relationships that have occurred just in the time that you've been working together on this show.
I think it's incredible. I mean, we've all, from day one when we met on the bridge, you know, we all were sizing each other up and seeing who we thought would do well in this and that. To today, I think we've all become, you know, really, really good friends, and I think we're gonna go forward with that.
Before coming on this show, it was really funny because I always thought I just want to be kind of behind the camera. I don't really want to like mingle and get to know the other cast members. I want to just focus on like getting through this quest. And then after, I mean, the second day, it was just completely different. That wasn't my goal anymore. It was, I got to know each and every person sitting around this bonfire and how amazing each person is and how much they care about everyone that's here. And that's not something that you run into often, or especially in this situation where we're all competing against each other. But I don't know who brought it up first, but somebody brought to everyone's attention, we are all working for a different goal, and we can all help each other. And once that was recognized, it just changed everything for me.
To develop a relationship with each of these people has definitely changed my outlook, not only on my goal and my dream, but on my life, and getting to know each and every one of them and their hearts. Like, I love when people tell me the heart behind their dream and their goal.
Chris, I so appreciate how you just go around and you make everybody feel connected. You make everyone feel valued. And Sydney, you just have such drive. Like when you want to tackle something, you tackle it. Like you go after it. And man, Matt, like I just love how you bring humor to the table, and it just always makes everything so fun. Like seriously, that's such like a powerful tool. And Taylor, I love how you love to bring value to others just through encouragement, like you had said, and that you have a real heart for people because of what's inside of them. And Timmy, man, like you are just such a light, and you have such wells of like wisdom and love inside of you, and that just shines and it gets contagious. And Holden, you just have brilliance all over your life, and I love that because you make people want to come up to a whole nother level when they're around you, and it's just you being you. And Jaleesa, you're just that extra kick. You bring a spice to the atmosphere that I love because you're passionate and you're not afraid to go in deep into situations. I just feel like I've pulled so much from each and every one of you, and I'm just honestly like so excited to see years down the road where you go with your lives, because I know you guys are gonna be doing such amazing things.
That just needs a hand clap.
I was about to say.
Very good.
That was some serious encouragement, Kylie Jean. You
Can we
said
get her
all
own
along-
show?
You said all along that your passion is to encourage people, and we just definitely saw that on display.
I just wanted to say thank you, everyone, for inviting me in. And I want to just share a special appreciation for both Timmy and Matt. You guys really treated me like something to be treasured, and that really spoke volumes to me. So I want to thank you guys for that.
You're special.
Courtney, I love your passion. I love it. I love it when like your veins start popping out and you get so into what you're saying. I appreciate that so much. Not because you care about what you're saying, but you care about us. And I'm so appreciative of you, Sean. We've had a lot of conversations. The reason I love talking to you so much is I know that you're a lot wiser and more knowledgeable than I am, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for you. And we wouldn't be where we are today, I think I can speak here for everybody, through this experience if it was not for the love and the wisdom and the heart that you guys poured into our lives. Never at any point did I feel like this was just for a show. Never did I think that this was just some game that you guys played.
Ooh, that was true.
This is you guys pouring into our lives, pouring everything you could into our lives, and I'm so eternally grateful for that.
Yeah.
Man, that came from right there. I felt that.
So tonight, for your final pledge, we want you guys to just take time to really search your heart before you go before the pledge, and think about who you have in relationships in your life and which of those relationships you need to be investing more in right now.
My pledge for tonight is that I will put more emphasis on relationships in which I have a harder time with. I think that I need to have more compassion for those that are dissimilar to me and are in a different place in life than I am, and that I don't empathize, that I need to have better empathy with some people.
Pledge is, what is a relationship that you need to invest more in right now? And that relationship is myself. I usually put others in front of me and before myself, and I need to get my life going before I get other people's lives going. How do I balance pleasing other people and pleasing myself, and then chasing what I didn't want to do? That's a question I will probably be asking for the rest of my life.
Well, we know that Holden and Sydney will both already be advancing into the final round tomorrow. But what you don't know is that Sean and I have a big announcement to make. Something that has been planned from the beginning. We are picking a wild card pick. And there will be a third person that will have the opportunity to go on into the finals and pitch their dream.
Are you serious? More twists?
I swear, my heart dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, I swear, what else can they throw at us?
We are going to discuss this evening, And tomorrow morning, we will let you know.
My heart was just pounding. And I thought, it could be me. It could be me. Still could be me, right? It could be me.
Yeah, that's crazy. So another person's going to be selected, and it was kind of like this emotional roller coaster.
I looked around to the other contestants, and then I realized, it could be any of us, actually.
There's so many surprises. I'm surprised that all of us haven't had a heart attack.
I know that everyone would love to have this opportunity, but I also know that Sean and I, that we have to pick the person that has really stood out in not just the competition, but the theme of every show and the purpose of every show. I know we'll come out tomorrow morning with the right answer, but it's still a big task.
Let's do this.